Hey everyone, I don't know what was going wrong there. I think that I was having some internet connection issues and it's all stuffed up a bit, so apologies for that. Look, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Let me just turn the verb off again. Just turn the verb off while I'm not actually singing. So what I thought I'd do today, this is completely different to what we would usually do. I am, for the first time, going to be leading worship at my local church. This Sunday, first time since Jody got sick. So I haven't picked the guitar up in ages, and you're about to find out I'm not a great guitarist anyway. But nonetheless, I thought I'd give you a bird's eye view, like a little window into what I would do for getting ready. And I literally have not. This is going to be completely off the cuff, completely unrehearsed, undoctored. I wish more singing teachers on YouTube, and especially some of the bigger channels, would give us undoctored vocals, and not so doctored and so produced that they're really, in many respects, not real. But nonetheless, here we go. And so if you're watching this on replay, you're more than welcome. Good to have you. This is just me rehearsing. It's going to be, warts and all, and I've only got, 20 minutes to sort of run these songs. But I wanted to give you guys, also my subscribers, some insight into what I do in preparation for something like Sunday. And so be sure to leave your comments. I see that Osgray and Karen are on the channel. Let me just double check that, because I think I'm just looking over and that's all. I'm hoping that's all still live. Let me just check that. Maybe leave another comment in the live chat section, guys, if you've got a decent stream, if it's actually working. Oh, hello, Rebecca. Good to have you join in. So this is a song that we introduced to my church a few months back. And look, if the church thing's not something that you're into, that's all good. Hopefully you get something out of the singing and watching me practice, and that's all this is going to be. It's going to be really raw. So let's jump in here. I'll turn my verb back on. You don't want to listen to my dry vocal. And we'll see how we go. Come broken, come weary, come doubtful, come empty, come torn apart, bring every scar. You are welcome here, you are welcome here. This is the house of healing. Come as you are and believe. This is the place where hearts can be restored, here in the house of the Lord. He knows us like family. His love is unending, like chains that are falling. Lay your burdens down, lay your burdens down. This is the house of healing. Come as you are and believe. This is the place where hearts can be restored, here in the house of the Lord. Lift up your eyes, see the arms of our Father, open so wide for his sons and his daughters. Lift up your eyes, see the arms of our Father, open so wide for his sons and his daughters now. There is the house of healing. Come as you are and believe. This is a place where hearts can be restored, where mercy opens up its doors, and we're not who we were before, here in the house of the Lord. And the guitar needs a tune. I told you I'm not much of a guitarist, and you can probably hear that. I'm just having a look up on our comments. Oh, Edward, nice to have you join us for the first time. If I can get my tuner to work here. So you could hear my O vowel there. I don't know if you noticed that when I was doing Lord, I was just having to shape that a little bit. I was a little bit tight, I thought. I don't know how it came across. So when I was singing, here in the house of the law wants to go back, yeah? So I was trying to work it, here in the house of the Lord, just trying to make it a little bit more forward without losing the vowel. So the next song I've chosen is, I hope this is all coming through. Yeah, is your connection cutting in and out, guys? Is it? I do apologise, it's a little bit weird, isn't it, the way that it's sort of doing that. So hopefully it gets a little bit better. Hopefully, Karen's saying it's fine now. Hope it goes okay. If you're just joining in, look, I've never done it like this before, the live hangout, and I'm just running the worship set that I'm leading on Sunday. It's the first time I've led in 3 months since my wife was diagnosed with cancer, so I'm just getting back on the horse. I am by no means no guitarist. I never call myself a guitarist. I play guitar, but I know far too many excellent guitarists to label myself a guitarist per se. That being said, my vocals, it's been a little while since I performed as well, so yeah, so this is very raw. And as I said earlier in the piece, I wish more singing teachers gave us undoctored vocals, stuff that was completely raw, instead of, always displaying stuff that's being polished, which is not, it's real and it has its place, but it certainly, sometimes I think, is used in a disingenuous way. So hopefully you appreciate the authenticity, the rawness. Here we go. That's going to be the wrong... And this Sunday, I'm the only person playing. I go to a really little church, right? So I'm not backed by a big band. So I've got to set all the tempos, it's just me on the guitar. And so getting the right tempo and the right feel and providing that rhythmic activity is part of the challenge. Oh, dominion belongs to the Father. Every nation will bow to the Son. His name is above every other. Just look what our Savior has done. This is the sound of the free, filling the skies from the redeemed. The anthem will rise. Our God rules and reigns. Heaven and earth are His domain. Before the mighty King of Kings, the nations will shake. The nations will sing. He is justice and compassion. He is faithful and true without end. He is mercy and love everlasting. He is Lord and forever our friend. This is the sound of the free, filling the skies from the redeemed. This anthem will rise. Our God rules and reigns. Heaven and earth are His domain. For the mighty King of Kings, the nations will shake. The nations nations will sing. The nations will sing. This is the sound of the free, filling the skies from the redeemed. His anthem will rise. Our God rules and reigns. Heaven and earth are his domain. Before the mighty King of Kings, the nations will shake, the nations will sing. I've got phones calling here and missed calls, and let me see who tried to call me. I don't know who that is, so I'll give that a miss. Okay. So this next one is one that we've only just really released, and it's a little bit... let's see if I can remember how it goes. As I said, this is all off the cuff. When I lead, Karen just saying there, when I lead worship, I always like to leave the playing to the real musician. Well, me too, Karen, but I don't have any other musicians to rely on, so I've got to kind of step up to the plate and give it my best. I think this might be in 6/8. Let me see if I can remember how the chorus goes. I can't even remember how this song goes, and I chose it. So I'm going to have to go back and have a look at that a little bit later to remind myself. Otherwise, it could be a little bit embarrassing on Sunday. Let's move forward and see what else have I chosen. Those of you who have been in church circles for a while, you'll know this. This is a very well-known piece. Lord of all creation, of water, earth, and sky, the heavens are your tabernacle. Glory to the Lord on high, God of wonders beyond our galaxy. You are holy, holy. The universe declares your majesty. You are holy, holy, Lord of heaven and earth, Lord of heaven and early in the morning, I will celebrate the light. When I stumble in the darkness, I will call your name by night. Oh, God of wonders beyond our galaxy, you are holy, holy. The universe declares your majesty. You are holy, holy, Lord of heaven and earth, Lord of heaven and earth. Yeah, having struggled with my O vowels today. This is an Aussie piece. Some of you guys in the States may not know it. Karen, this might be new to you. Mind you, it's a Hillsong, so you might know it. You said, ask and you will receive whatever you need. You said, pray and I'll hear from heaven, and I'll heal your land. You said your glory will fill the earth like water the sea. You said, lift up your eyes, the harvest is here, oh, the kingdom is near. You said, ask and I'll give the nations to you, oh Lord. That's the cry of my heart. Distant shores and the islands will see your light as it rises on us. Oh Lord, ask for the nation. Oh Lord, I ask for the nation. Yeah. Oh Lord, I ask for the nation. You said, ask and I'll give the name. No, I've lost my place. I don't know where that goes. So you can see what happens during practice. If you just joined in, this is completely random, completely raw, and just running through the songs that I'm going to be apparently leading on Sunday, and I've got some work to do, evidently. This is another Reuben Morgan song. Reuben's getting a bit of a drive this Sunday. Let's see if I can pick up the way it needs to go. No. Might actually put my hey, leave a comment, let me know if you're getting something out of this. I'll be pleased if you are, but not surprised if you aren't. It's a random thing that we do here on YouTube. Look, if this is the first time you've ever joined in, we normally do Q&A and we talk through vocal health issues and technique and all those sorts of things. This is the first time I'm leading after 3 months of my wife having been ill, so I'm getting back into things. I'm no guitarist, and as you can well see, but certainly it's an opportunity for me to practice. I thought it'd give you an insight into how I approach things. There's no magic to it, is there? It really is just jumping in, having a listen, and I am consciously working my voice as I do it. I've got a little bit of fold back and a little bit of reverb there, so hopefully it's just sort of making it a little bit more pleasant to listen to. Let me just see if I can remind myself how this goes. Whoa, that's not going to be pleasant if we do that. Let's see if I can. Ugh. I would never lead it like that. I would always sing it down the octave, a bit like this. May our light shine in the darkness. More comfortable with the congregation as we walk before the cross. May your glory fill the whole earth as the water rolls the sea. From the mountain to the valley, hear our praises rise to you. Where am I? From the heavens to the nations, hear our singing, fill the air. From the mountain to the valley, got the octave, hear our praises, fear rise to you. From the heavens to the nations, hear our singing, fill the air. A little bit of fun there. As I said, I would never sing up in that range when I'm leading because I think it's distracting in the context of worship, but nonetheless, it's a little bit of fun to do. Look, I've got to finish up. I've got a student who's about to arrive. In fact, she may even be sitting out the front already, so I've got to keep going. But look, I hope that was in some way a little bit fun. To give you guys an insight into, you know, the way I practice, and nothing magical, very raw, and I hope you've enjoyed that. Look, if worship's not your thing, that's cool, and certainly wasn't trying to suggest that it should become your thing, but nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed the last little bit. If this is the first time you've ever joined us, welcome to what is a radically different video to what we would normally do. But look, we would love you to subscribe and join our ever-growing community of singers from across the globe who, just like you, want to raise their voice in song, just like I did. And I hope you can do that. We get together live at least once a week. This is the second time this week. And we have a pre-record video that goes live every Wednesday. But until I see you in the next Voice Essentials video, I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.